What's going on, guys? It's your boy Will coming at you with yet another motivational, inspirational video. Okay, so today we're continuing on the series. I believe my last video was your mindset. I was finishing that off, finishing off a series on that, and well, that part of the series. So we're continuing because this is a series of my experience. As a Christian, my experience as being a man of God. So, today I want to talk to you about why I chose to live for God, why I chose to, you know, say yes to the Lord and no to the old me. Okay, so I'm pretty sure everybody has that time where they think about, what could happen to them if they don't change their life, or what could happen to them if they do change their life. I thought about it on both ends. I began to look at what, God was doing for my mom and what God was doing for my sister. Um, and honestly, I can say I was amazed at how my mom had changed, how my sister had changed. And I seen my mom, change through the years because she had been saved for years. By the time I was making the decision or coming to the decision of giving my life to God, my sister hadn't been saved that long. I don't think my sister had been saved that long, maybe about a year or two. And I was, looking at how God was, transforming her, what God was doing in her life, and how God was really brightening my sister up. So I was looking at these things, and I was like, man, I want that joy that they got. I want that peace that they got. I want that, you know, good life. So why? Why I chose God? I chose God because, to be honest, I didn't want to be stressed no more. I didn't want to be angry no more. I didn't want to have unforgiveness in my heart anymore. I didn't want to do the things that I was doing anymore. I didn't want to. I didn't want to curse no more. I didn't want to drink no more. Didn't want to smoke weed no more. It's just certain things I didn't want to do anymore. And I was like, how can I not do these things anymore? And I began to, look at all the things that my sister said to me, and it came to that point where I made the decision within myself to choose God. For God I live, for God I die. I'm gonna serve him no matter what. I'm gonna do what it takes to be a true image, to look like God. I can't be him, but when you look at me, I want you to see God. So, I was making that decision, and I was just going through dealing with certain things. And I remember, I remember clearly the night, you know, I broke down in tears listening to Fred Hammond. Shout out Fred Hammond, one of my favorite artists. I love his song "No Weapons." I can rock to all of his songs really, but Fred Hammond, "No Weapon," changed my life. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt be condemned. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and the righteousness of me, saith the Lord. Changed my life. But more so, Fred Hammond, "No Weapon," changed my life. I pretty much was listening to this, I was listening to the radio on the way home one night, sitting in the front seat, and good songs were coming on. I was listening to 103.9 The Light. and Fred Hammond comes on. Fred Hammond comes on, and I'm just listening to him. It's hitting my ear, and the words, "No weapon formed against thee shall prosper." And then, you know, when the enemy comes up against you like a flood, the Lord will lift up a standard against him. It won't work. You know, there were some things that were up against me. Some standards that were up against me. And the Lord had shielded me. He had shielded me, and he had protected me for years. At this point, as I'm listening to the song, I'm thinking about all I've been through. And I'm thinking, Lord, what do I have to do? What is it? What do I need to do? And God, I believe he began to speak to me and just say, trust me. No weapons is a trust me scripture. If you can lean on no weapons and truly believe no weapons, you trust God. If you believe that nothing formed against you shall prosper, you truly trust God. Because that's a God-given scripture. So, you know, as I begin to just sit there and listen to the song, listen to everything, listen to how he talked about the snares, how he talked about the sword, you know, I began to think about everything that was said about me, everything that I ever done, and how I didn't want to, you know, be a statistic, how I didn't want to be, you know, a label, how I didn't want to be a nobody, how I didn't want to be, you know, something that people spoke. I didn't want to be that guy that people said I was going to be. So when it came down to it, it was like God was just saying, trust me. And he had out his hand. He was reaching out his hand. And he said, trust me. Trust me and I'll do the rest. Trust me and I will give you rest in your situation. Just trust me. Just trust me. You know, I'm not even going to go too long on this video because this right here, I want to slow roll this because I really want to talk to you about my experience of when I first got saved. When I first said yes. So, you know, I'm going to, you know, say goodbye for now. I'm going to say, you know, I'll see you later. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And tune in for the next video. Tune in because, you know, we're going to continue talking about, you know, my experience. I'm going to continue. Trust me. God telling me to trust him through the song, No Weapons. You guys be blessed. I hope you have a great day. I hope God, you know, lets his favor rain down on you. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family. Will signing off.